Video game. Persona 3? Question mark. There we go. Hello, chat. It's me, your boy. Welcome back to Persona. Got a few news. Got a few updates. Some of them you will like, some of them you won't like. I'm streaming right now. Who's DMing me? Okay, chat. You watched the cutscene? I need to check a certain direct message. I'm sorry. I know it's a little bit of a surprise. Give me a second. Sorry. Twitch. Let's go. All right. No more music, chat. No more music. So for newcomers, I have a very important announcement. And it's quite a big one. It's quite a big one because I recently found out about this and I didn't know we had it. I didn't know we did it. Because quite honestly, this potentially is the biggest, one of the biggest moves we've ever had in our career. Am I right? So give me a second. Let me just do it right so you'll see it properly. There we go. We have officially reached the affiliate status. Now, I came back an hour ago. I just found out about this. This is, just when I say this, hours for free viewers is quite a difficult thing to do. Stream on 7 different days. Even for me was a little bit difficult. Stream for 8 hours, reach 50 followers. All I'm gonna say is, everyone who supported the channel, everyone who helped out, thank you a lot. This is really a big move for us to go forward. No joke. Everyone who helped out, everyone who supported. I do have a bit of a regional issue by activating the affiliate status. However, I'm currently working on it, and I hope by Sunday, me and my colleague will manage to find a bypass regarding the regional restrictions. Nevertheless, we're back to P3R. I haven't played. I'm a little bit excited, actually. Oh yeah, speaking of streams, and a little bit loud on my part. Now, I've decided that I'm gonna do a little bit clips a little bit less frequent, because I planned to release a TF2 video today, and I had a little bit of a comeuppance during the day. There's a point where I had to personally deal with something important. I want to say exactly what it was, but it took a lot of time today. And after that, I just want to play a game afterwards because it was a really busy day. So I could not focus on the TF2 video. I was not in the creative mindset to do so. But I promise to make it by the next Friday in order to gain the average amount of views. And while I'll be working it, I don't think I'm going to focus on clips in the meantime, because they do a little bit distract me in a sense that I personally don't like. I know it's going to be a really weird, bizarre happening to the channel. So the streams will continue. I have no desires to stop streaming. It's one of the few things that are actually becoming more manageable for me. I'm gonna also stream a tad bit earlier tomorrow in order to hurry up with something. I won't say what. I have a little bit of plans on the evening. My favorite PogChamps. Now let's talk about different things. Yeah, streams will be as frequent as ever. I'll still try to upload clips, but we'll see how often I'll manage to do so. Because part of being a content creator is trying to get yourselves out there as much as you can. But we'll see. Again, it's a little bit of a difficulty for me. I do have one clip in the making. I'm gonna release it today-ish, possibly. And I'm gonna upload Update the Walls channel to have all the streams today, including this one. So you'll be on the news regarding the recent changes. Another change is that the Twitch schedule will from now on be liquid. What does that mean? I've noticed that I have a little bit of a timing issue regarding when I want to stream. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a prep time. Essentially, I'm gonna post an announcement of, okay, I'll stream on these days, but without any time specified. And before I'll start streaming on something, I'll say, oh, 1 hour before I'll play X game. It'll be quite easier for me, and it will not give you false promises. I will not give false promises specifically. And it will really ease the further content creation when it comes to the channel.
Come to think of it. What'd you bring? All done here? Come back soon.
This officer must despise us. He has no clue about what we're doing. Also, well, we'll have no streamers. Let me create a fake viewer. Believe it or not, chat, I do sometimes make fake viewers. Well, those are not fake viewers. This is me watching the stream from just two different monitors. Oh, I see the issue. Oh, that's ass. Persona 3 gaming. I am wrong. I forgot to change the category. Why is the Moon Arcana the most dangerous creature in the game? That is a perfect title, chat. I'm sorry for those who expected Kinitopad. I lied. And I put the wrong title. That was the wrong game. Do I just restore the stream? Nah, you know what? We've gone too far. We've gone too far. Munch, 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 burp. You're finally here, Blue Coon. I wonder if Blue Coon is... I'm gonna talk about it. I wonder how the... Oh my god, I don't... Okay. My apologies to all my one viewer. Who is just me, anyway. I know I'm acting sarcastically, but I understand a lot of people have a limited amount of time to hang out. So I'm not acting like, oh, you know, you should watch my stream now. Take your time. It's understandable. It's all cool in my book, so don't worry about it.
7, 8, 9. Shoot, I'm coming up short on my counts. I have to find one more new person.
Huh? What are you talking about? I hate this individual. I fear this individual. They are clearly socially unstable to be in society. I'm not saying that it's a kid. Obviously, kids have it rough development-wise. Trust me when I say this. As a kid, you don't know much. Some things that shouldn't be normal to you seem like not much as a big deal because you can't process them. But the more you grow up, like, oh, hold on, that's actually messed up. I shouldn't like this. So I do wonder what is the issue with this individual. He's probably the most intriguing Arcana in the game, not the best one. I still like the online girlfriend storyline. That's kind of funny. But this one is a little bit more, the most complex one.
Damn it all! Why doesn't anyone take me seriously?
I don't know, man. Maybe maybe you should be a little more polite to everyone.
I'm not gonna lose to my brother again. I'll show him. I'll show them all! What? What's going on?
Sumi ran through the restroom. I'm sorry, Arbiter, you were correct. Actually, due to Arcana, unbelievable.
It's over. The baby came out good and healthy.
That reminds me of a clip from a TV show. And not in a good way. That actually surprised me in a negative way. I'm like, no one calls their dealings as apart from a baby. All I'm gonna say, it reminds me of like a TV ad where a woman was just on the restroom and she was having a nice time in the restroom, and then a hand started popping out of her. She's like, oh, I'm having a baby. It was honestly messed up the first time I saw it, and it becomes... I only know the clip's extent because I'm afraid it's a little bit sad, so I'm not watching past that.
Hey, come on! It's your job to laugh at the Gourmet King's dumb jokes. I don't get it. I was fine up until a minute ago, then suddenly I felt sick.
It's called actually overeating. Whether or not, chat, your organism... something I learned during my my fitness classes is that what helps you lose weight is not exactly the exercises. They're important to keep you in line, to keep you fit. But the most thing that helps you stay healthy is diet. It's important to have like 3 days a meal. And what's important is for you to loosen the amount of calories you consume on the daily. For example, let's say you have like a 3 meal breakfast. Try to reduce like to 2 meal breakfast, 2 meal and a half. Okay, let's say that. And once you reduce that, you reduce it to 2 meals, and then 1 meal and a half, and then to just 1 meal. And that's good enough. 1 meal. And it'll be difficult. Losing weight is part of a persistence pattern. But let me tell you, it is possible. This happened a lot. That's a good question.
Yeah, every once in a while, my body sort of rewinds the meal on me. Hey, don't you worry about me. This is a trial I have to face before I'm reborn anyway.
Huh?
If I want my place in paradise after this world ends, I have to prove my worth. It'd mean a lot to me if you considered, coming to paradise with me too.
See, chat. This individual capitalizing the word P means that capitalizing the P in paradise means that he considers it to be a real place. And I'm afraid because if it's not a real place, he's in a very bad mindset. If it's a really bad place, then his mindset is warped beyond fixing in a negative way. I'm rank 6 with him? That's fast? Jeez.
The noodles got soggy while my stomach was giving me trouble. You'll have to wait till next time to hear about paradise. But for now, let's just focus on our ramen.
I'm gonna redo this the social link thing because I wanna get all the points. Welcome back.
Oh, welcome.
I'm sure you're burned out coming right after the repetition. You know, I might do you a good just rest today. Right, I forgot to do something else entirely. We were just right after the operation, which means we can go to the doctor. That is a gym hallway. That is not the doctor. Laboratory hallway? Yes, I think. I don't necessarily miss school. I feel like, here's the thing, I don't miss bad things about school, but there were certain things that gave some sort of reputation in your life, from the school life. Going to the classes, hanging out with the pals, you know, shit like that. I do that all the time. I do that all the time. Why is it a frowny face? It's more like a serious discussion. Nowadays you just have core workers, people who contact on the regular, and some friends you still stay in touch with because, you know, you have those friends. And they're kind of people that have flaws, like yourself. You have big flaws, but you're supposed to stay around them. I don't know. It just... I don't know what to say it. I guess you miss the repetition in your life that gave some sort of an end goal to you. Because when we were at school, our one thing was like, oh, when's this gonna end? And then we went to uni, or to Ultra possibly like, oh yeah, when's it gonna end? And you know, that kind of repetition that gave your life some sort of, you know, direction is what usually helped you out in order to navigate. And nowadays, you know, it's really hard with that.
Well then. Alright.
Oh yeah, this? Yeah. Wait, this is just a Monster energy drink.
Cool.
You survived, or emptied your cup, but cheers to your bravery.
Okay then.
If you'll excuse me, Satan is calling. How is he still hired? A nurse shouldn't talk about Satan, as in the god, and magic. I would not trust my medical professionals to talk about Satan and magic. Unless it's Magic the Gathering, then it's understandable. Again, Magic is such a good game, but I cannot be bothered with it. No offense to Magic fans, your game is really peak. I cannot be bothered. Too many combinations, too many everything. You have to account for a lot of things, and it's burning me out a lot on that. If you like your game, if you like Magic, God bless. Love you so much.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome back. Sorry, I need to talk to Fukan. What? There's something I would have to clear up. I'm sure if burnt out right after an operation. I mean, we have nothing to do in torture. Oh yeah, we do have a new floor opened up.
Go.
Which is not here, so we're skipping torture tonight. So go easy for now, okay?
Hey,
So, are you girls doing anything? Because I need to level up my skills. I love Lotus Shoes, by the way. I love soundtrack. See, here's the thing about games in general, specifically the Eastern games. Something I hate about Western games is that their soundtracks are really bland, especially like in God Game games like choo-choo, 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 choo-choo. It's not really memorable. You don't go back to those soundtracks and say, yeah, you know what, these soundtracks are really peak and I wanna revisit them, they're really good. But when you talk about Eastern soundtracks, or let's say, you know what, just non-US soundtracks, or yeah, you know, the US soundtracks, you find a lot of buttons in it, especially for very stylized games. Hi-Fi Rush, well, that game's about music, so it's kind of a cheat sheet. MLB Rising, Nier Automata, Persona games, all of them. Even 1 and 2, I have checked a few bangers. SMT games, especially SMT main themes, main battle themes. What else can I remember? No, I won't count it. Then again, US games or just Western games mostly try to rely on one comic theme. Like the Bioshock theme, really memorable, and it's just the main theme, so you just remember that one specifically. And I guess the focus of those games is to just ensure that you remember a certain moment in those games, and certainly focus on the music. Music is not their main priority, and if it is, they try to just deal with it, and that's fair. But I feel like the Eastern games, I really appreciate they're actually hiring artists, you know, making good shit. I feel like games where I guess it does count in Eastern type. Cyberpunk actually has my favorite soundtrack in any action RPG. I'm glad that every single gang, every single corporate encounter, every boss fight, all of them have unique specific themes, specific OSTs, and with some unreleased tracks are really good that I personally remember them and listening as a background. And I really respect the development team instead of just buying licensed music, actually hiring artists to make their own renditions. I feel like that was a really brave decision, which, trust me when I say this, paid off really greatly for them in the end, because a lot of those tracks were used in Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and those are the most viewed soundtracks or pieces of music from Cyberpunk media to date. All I'm saying is, music is a really big part of any game, film, show, and so on and so forth, to the point where if it's recognizable, people will talk about your show more, even if your product is not necessarily peak. Wait, what about... Oh, I messed up? It doesn't matter. Let's wipe with academics. Still academics 3. I gotta level that up. I have 4 on everything, and I'll have 5 on bravery soon, so I need those academics to loosen up, boys. I hear people talking.
Anyway.
No, our club is actually particularly new. Only new stuff from my club had to visit another school. My brother said that our school was rebuilt after an explosion 10 years ago.
By the way...
Wait, when does the game take place? 2009. Okay, it's cool. Different. That's such a shit joke. That's such a shit joke. I'm so sorry. dark side to go hide away. You watch too much TV. God, I think we all had that, you know, inner feeling like hoping our school has like this dark secret that you and your friends could uncover with, and a conspiracy you could record like and say to the government or principal, and be part of an epic quest and adventure. But no, it's just sad people trying to teach you as fast as they could. A lot of here's my thing. I think private schools are great. I feel like it's, if you have a chance to give your child a better education, giving them an opportunity to do that in a private school is good. Because yeah, social skills in public schools are great, you know, to socialize, to understand people's struggles of different forces of life and meet people of all social circles. But with all due respect, if you have a chance to get your kid to an ultra cool educational facility, well, where they're taught by real life professionals who are working their ass because their payment is determined based on how much you invest in the school, I'd say go for it. Because I'm real, if I have the first opportunity to give my child a better education in a high prestige university society, I'm doing it. Even if it won't give good skills, it'll give good social understanding of, you know, how the economy works. Hey, onto feudalism, listen carefully, because this has to do with the origins of the samurai. I just you balls to see what you know. So the law permitting permanent ownership of newly cultivated land served as a foundational development of feudalism. Thanks to this decree, a lot of land was cultivated. At the same time, a serious problem arose for the farmers. Do you know what that was? Social disparity, you know. I don't remember feudal Japan having that much environmental destruction. I think it was a relatively peaceful peace. I feel like social disparity because samurais having a lot of more plot land would give a lot of issues to you know, more common folk, which would get a really bad rap to, you know, the common folk, and becoming samurai would be a much harder profession. And if there were no force to fight, well, what's the point of having samurai and with still giving them so much land? Yeah, I figured. It's just a logic answer. That after you close land, it costs a lot of money to build otherwise, since stuff on top of that. Farmers with more wealth and authority could make more money by expanding their lands. On the other hand, those who weren't as affluent had no choice but remained poor. It's the same old story for all time. Well, that's all for Heian period. Okay. Don't wanna go with Nozumi. Why not? He's right there. I might as well. Also, I think Lizzie wants to talk to me.
Marvelous.
I can sense this power growing within you stems from the pause you have potion nurtured. Here, it may not be much, but this is my gift to you. Please accept it. I still don't know where you put them out, but thank you for giving them. Do you have any requests? Ooh, new requests. Christmas star. It's not even winter yet. This time I'd like you to bring me a certain plant. It is often referred to as the Christmas star. I don't have any more knowledge on this subject, should require help. I recommend you asking someone what are the worst plants. I'm gonna ask Fuka. I've longed to visit a place called the Ocean. As you may, I am unable to on my post here. So you have to print to use as the ocean, which will for something that feels like an ocean for me.
Will await a report of success.
Okay. Gives a hungry cat some food. Oh, that's kind of cute. I sense a presence. There seems to be a hungry cat somewhere out there. Areas have trouble finding food. As such, it has not been fat. But if please find the poor thing. I know where it is.
Report of success.
I'd like to see a pair of Mug's safety shoes.
Oh, yes.
I overheard a housewife say something that was intriguing. Within the world of online shopping, these Mug safety shoes are extremely popular right now. Yeah,
I will await a report of
I know where to
success.
get them. Let me hear music you need to get
Come
caught.
to think of it,
It's a music campaign a vivid reflection of the culture at the time and place in history. Should that prove true, then I would wonder if the Geocon High U10 has its own unique music as well. If you know my mind ever since I've searched horrors of this, so will you do me a favor? I hear a piece of music distinct to your learning facility, Geocon High School.
I will await a report
How
of
will I
success.
do this? Bring a CD to Geocon. Okay. Bring one Shiltaiyaki. Sure.
Come to think of it,
I was here as a sweet grilled fish. Oh, I'm sorry. Taiyaki that is often consumed in your world. Apparently, there's also strange taiyaki that is cold, even though it has been grilled. I, for one, would love to have a taste. Could you please bring it to
by all
me?
means.
Sure. I bring back one rustic coin? What do you mean? Third block. Yep, shush.
By all means,
Oh.
I will await a report of success. Please paint my powerful persona a pretty purple. Please paint my powerful this is harder than I thought.
I thought the game glitched for a second. I was terrified. Jeez. Please paint my powerful persona oh, hold on. Please paint my powerful persona pretty purple. That's not that bad.
A shame. Very well.
It's your own girl. Okay, gotta help our last chat. I know a botanist. We're gonna do those in the evening. But a CD. Actually, no, let's feed the hungry Keto first. Kit Kat, where are you? You should be around here. Hello, little one. Here you go, little chap. Meow meow. This cat is breathing loudly. It seems happy. Maybe the kid will feel better if I come back and feed it again tomorrow. Why not just adopt it? Oh, I don't think animals are allowed to the dorm. I never understood this. Let me explain. So, I understand like not bringing these animals to like the dormitory, you know, public space because people have allergies. A lot of people have allergies. So it's safer to just not have animals entirely like within the public halls. But let's say domestic animals like cats, they usually don't leave, you know, their dorm rooms, you know, where the students study. So it's safer that way to keep them around, especially if the students only get like one room. Instead of the issue would be like, oh, you know, my roommate, I live with a roommate and have like a cat allergy, so I can't really keep a cat. That would be a problem, but all in all, I do not understand the rule to not have no pets at, my leg itches. Oh no, that is unfortunate. This game is so chill. Persona games have like this chill attitude that I fell in love with. I don't understand why. It's just doing mundane tasks. Yeah, it has like supernatural plot, but even the mundane stuff is really fun to me to explore, and it's so good. Again, I feel like Persona games are only tied down by minor flaws. Persona 3 is... I don't think Persona 3 has flaws, so it doesn't matter. Persona 4's questionable depictions. And Persona 5's, actually, I'm gonna save my comments for that later. I feel like they're all great games, all 5 out of 5s, but with a few minor flaws that I believe do not allow them to reach the potential of truly peak game, but that's for every game. Trust me when I say this, there's no perfect game. And the quicker you learn it, the more content you'll be with life. Except Stardew Valley. And the only issue with Stardew Valley is that there's no reason to play it if you don't have any mods installed once you play it the first time. Ooh, I think I found an issue in my controller. Yeah, if I go bottom left, the character slows down. That's unfortunate. Yeah, let's just go to the Moon Arcana. He wants to stop pestering me anyway. You wanna grab by somewhere? Yeah, let's go. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. To be honest, I need to talk to you today. So, we need a spot where you can eat meat and chat. I know just a place.
What I'm about to tell you is top secret. This is for your ears only, okay?
Of course, it's MITSURU. I mean, we've entered so much. Mostly me. I've entered too much. So I need some answers.
It's gonna end soon. All of humanity is gonna be completely wiped out.
That's cool. Thanks, MITSURU. That's nice wall duck there. Hey, let's wanna have like a photo with the wall duck mascot. I didn't go hang out with this guy.
But don't worry, we'll be recreating it as a new land for the survivors. Paradise.
Yeah, just a thought.
Well, did that just blow your mind?
Yeah, I'm freaking out.
Well, don't wet your pants or anything. I'm trying to eat a hamburger here.
Okay, sorry.
But it's all right. I forgive you.
Thank you, my friend. I'm afraid to get on your bad side. You, from what I learned about you, you truly are a dangerous individual.
In paradise, everyone has wings and perfect figures. And they smell like flowers. I can finally be reborn into a worthwhile body.
That is something that... I'm gonna comment on that later.
If we don't do something, you'll get left behind when the world ends. And I do not want that to happen. So come on, we'll go to paradise together. Don't do it because you're my subject, okay? Do it because we're... friends.
Oh, that's adorable. You little champ. This gives me a good friend, that's really cute.
Okay, so how about this? If we factor in initiation fees, scriptures, and other products, it comes out to 132,000 yen. You could take out a loan, right?
Bro, I have that money. I'm just gonna give it to you.
Not to mention, you'll get a discount since I'll be referring you too. You are one lucky guy.
That's... No way I'm paying that.
You what? Do you have any idea what you're saying? I just wanted to share eternal happiness with you because I care about your
I have
soul.
that money, Subitsu, but I am a greedy hog.
I have to go repent on your behalf. In the name of faith. Emergency!
I like... Here's the thing, I actually like this social link, unironically. I thought I was gonna hate it, but I think this might be my favorite one. I'm gonna talk about it later. I'm gonna do a few things to redo this social link, because I wanna do max out a few events with him.
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back, feeling rested? There's plenty of time until the next full moon, and I wish I could tell you, take it slow, first night next week, so that yeah. Maybe we should go check on them. In a bit. I know my plans have fruited, but give me a second. There's a lot of details that I actually like about Sumitsu as a social link, but to they're not really distinct, but I'm glad that they include it. I'm gonna talk about it. First of all,
What I'm about to tell you is
he's the most realistic depiction of a
okay?
body dysphoria in a game I've seen in a while. Like, I had this feeling in the most darkest time when I had questions about my personal body. Like, oh, you know what? I wish for like a world where I just become magically thin and really perfect. Which I learned is not possible. It's only through sheer effort you can do so. And through actually accepting, you know, could have been worse. I could have had a worse body. To actually understand it. So whatever he's saying, I understand it to an extent. Like, I can see this, why this individual became the way he is. Especially his dialogue about his brother, so on and so forth. On the other hand, I actually like this minor detail. If you notice the skin tone between the protagonist and Sumitsu, the protagonist has a much more noticeable tan compared to Sumitsu. So it's easier to say that the protagonist is much more outgoing and overall spends more time doing Sunday activities, while Sumitsu obviously, well, clearly has a little bit of an indoors personality. I don't know, it's just a good detail. Or it's just lighting. Really good social links so far. I personally consider it one of my favorites, but we'll see. The world is ending.
Hey! Not so loud!
Okay. That's insane. I don't wonder what the plotline will is with him. He's rather interesting.
Oh, it's you.
Monotarot is usually represented as something negative, so it's really interesting that they represented him as they represent Sumitsu as that, because he does represent the Moon Arcana in the tarot a lot. But first, I gotta go check on my plans. Come to think of it, let's ask me to get a specific item for her. Actually, it's tree. Oh, there's no red at the top of the tree, right? But it ain't one of those. Oh, if I'm right, I might not refer to normal hello. There's a type of plant. Sometimes calls this Christmas star. Could you check in a few minutes? I'll go double check. Thank you.
Sorry.
So right here you go. Fuka, big girl. Thank you. She had a really good pull-up. If you compare the models to P3 original and P3 reload, I actually like the reload models more. Because I will say this. While you can say that they are just copies of Persona 3 Dancing Moon Knight 3D models, I feel like they're utilized well, and I actually like the 2D portrait redesigns. They're really good. Everyone looks much better than the original P3. And well, I wasn't like... I watched the P3 playthroughs, and I'll say this, I do know that the remake glosses over a lot of important gameplay details that the original had, especially changing weapons on the main character. I personally think this is a worthwhile remake that has a lot of effort put into it. Yeah, it could have been a little bit better, but honestly, I feel like it's really good on its own. Just takes your mission really seriously. You should probably do anything to annihilate the shadows. I respect the feeling like there's something you have to do, but is this a bit much? I think I know what you mean. There are a lot of old sayings maintaining balance in your life. I still don't want you to be too laid back, but you shouldn't become obsessive either. Girls, with all due respect, this world is gonna end soon, and we're gonna have to focus on that. Like, I see people having depression on the streets left and right, so, you know, there's being over excessive and having a good rational fear over something. I think it's one for the curious being so passionate about her cause. But being so passionate can cause people around you to feel confused. It's a kind of balancing act. I don't know, she seems to be really fun to me. I still don't understand the sentiment. But I will go study. It's a unique event. Oh, balls. I came down to get a drink and got caught by Mitsuru, as you can see. I'm not worried about Akihiko's grades. I'm more worried he'll run off and do some reckless training. And studying has the added benefit of preventing that possibility. So here we are. He was almost done studying the exams.
In that case,
Then why don't you overload Bolsa's studies? That is, if he's able to join us. Yeah, sure.
I see.
Alright, sit down. I'll be your study coach. God, I want to be your coach, man. I want to be coach. I want you to be my coach.
Hydrating.
I believe you've done enough physical activity for one day. Any more and you'll hurt yourself.
Fine. So, were there any subjects you needed help with?
Any tips for grasping formulas? Vocab? Kanji? Oh lord. Kanji from Persona 3 Pog. Yeah, honestly, Japanese is one of the hardest languages to learn. Like, off topic. Especially, maybe for natives it's easier to learn Japanese, especially kanji. But god damn, it's one of the hardest languages. English is considered to be one of the easiest languages to grasp. For several reasons. That's why it's language of the world, not because of the US and UK being major superpowers. They're both speaking some of the same language, and there are very influential in entertainment, economy, and so on and so forth. But because English is a very easy language to learn, easy language to learn. It's not just was decided randomly. It was decided through, cultural history of English, UK's colonization attempts, US's influence all over the world due to its victory in World War II and other major political events. As much as people like to joke about it, like actually US didn't want, it was a big contributor. US was a big contributor in victory over the Axis powers. Anyway, point is, there is a big historical reason why English is the language of the world. The most difficult thing about it is differentiating between the UK's English and US's English, because some words are different. Like, as far as I remember, lime is a US is mostly US used when you're describing like a lime color, and light green is UK's way of describing the lime color. It's really interesting.
The most basic method is writing them over and over again. But I get that's a tough way to stay motivated. That's why I reward myself with workout reps based on the number of new kanji I've learned.
I'm real. I'm surprised you're not more buff. You seem to. Then again, he's a student. Students have, as far as I understand, until you're like 17 or 16, it's really hard for you to gain any body mass. The only reason for you to exercise, which you should, at any age, is for you to be physically healthy. Like, have an easier time going about your day.
The more you study, the stronger you'll get. Pretty motivating, huh? In any case, I advise having a good workout ready to treat yourself with after a study session. It all comes down to making it a regular habit. Just a little each day really adds up.
That's true. Just do a little bit of workout every day, and it'll really help you out in the long run.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Akihiko, working out isn't normally a
What?
reward for most people.
Just when?
On top of that, what good does it do to preach about long-term habits mere days before the exam?
What are you talking about? Girl, I like you a lot, but let the man cook. Let Ryan Gosling cook.
I guess you have a point. In that case, how would you recommend cramming for it?
It's not my usual style, but I would focus on memorizing material that is likely to be tested.
Everyone does that. That's like the most common thing everyone does. Preparing for a question that'll 100% be on the test.
If you give it your all, it shouldn't be too difficult. Easier than facing the enemy wholly unprepared, at least.
Well, we can talk all night, but doing is where the magic happens. Here, let me give you some practice problems.
The two of them continue giving me rigorous advice. Is this correct pronunciation? I really hope so.
You catch on quick. You immediately took what you learned and put it into practice.
I really like this. I don't know why I like this more than B5 in a sense. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this real quick. I haven't finished B5 fully because there was a big period in my life where I just couldn't play the game anymore. I like the social interactions in this game more than P5's, and I'm not sure why. I feel like it's because the social links are necessarily tied down to the main group, and they can just hang out with one another without the need to actually raise their social link. It's really cool. It's really cool. I like this feature. I hope it actually comes back in the future games. They could have remedied this by instead of
now some strength training and you'll be unstoppable.
Just going with P5 route and reworking the entire P3, but I'm glad they actually kept the majority of technical elements that are present in the original P3 is remake instead of like adding new mechanics, as you should do in remake. So something I do wonder about sometimes is what constitutes as a good remake, which is really important. Keep that in mind, because Demon's Souls was considered to be quite a while a really good remake until I I dare even say, let me find the video because I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna advertise it. Oh, Zilly Switch released a new video. I gotta watch that later. Let's see. Let's just Google Demon's Souls remake is bad. A video by Ratas. I'll just show it. Ratas Tosuker. Sorry for mispronouncing that. My apologies.
I don't like
released a really good video.
I think that it's inferior to the original.
And I really enjoyed it because he actually went in a lot of details regarding minor things that are actually making the game, the remake, a little bit more dull than the the original game. I do think that he made a lot of good points, which personally, I agree with a lot. I honestly agree with a lot. And here's the sentiment I usually hate when it comes to a lot of videos. There are criticisms and that people say, oh, it's not that bad. If you watch a piece of content that gives genuine criticism to the things you originally misunderstood, about a certain piece of media, let's just say, oh, I watched this film, I think it was a great film, and really enjoyed it. And then you see a YouTube video that points out the flaws of that thing. You have both the right to dislike the film you originally watched and both to reinforce your liking of the film, understanding its flaws. It's something that I hate in a lot of people, like, oh, why did you base your opinion on like X YouTuber who said X this? Yes, partially. I observed what they had to say, and out of their statements, I later decided, you know what, yeah, I agree, it's not that good, but I still personally like it. Oh, I actually do think that I did originally not see the details, the mistakes that the remake did, and I do think that they should have, focused on it. You can have your own opinion. Personally, from what I can see, Demon's Souls Remake is a really good game, but not that much, but did do some thematic mistakes regarding certain adaptation decisions. Again, your opinion is formed based on your own personal perception and comments of others people. It's okay. It's how opinions are formed. you get information, later you process information for your own personal understanding.
Once the exams are over, why don't we dive into Tartarus for a
Sorry
bit
to
and
ramble
get
on.
some workouts in?
Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Really appreciate newcomers. I hope you enjoy your stay. And I'm ACETHECROW. I ramble a lot while playing games. And yeah, I'm playing Persona 3. My first time playing the game. I do know about the plotline a little bit, but not too much. So no spoilers. And
Never change.
yeah, enjoy your stay.
The more you study and the more you train, the better results you'll get. I look forward to seeing what you'll accomplish from here on. Let's call it here for today. I want to get some stretches in before heading to bed.
I love Akihiko. Without any joke, Akihiko is someone I actually get inspired by. He's a really good chap.
Let's get on with today's
He
lesson.
has good work ethics, sometimes a little bit too overextending his efforts regarding physical training, but still has good educational ethics, and he seems to be just a good chap. Again, a really good character. A lot of people call him boring. I call him based, and literally me, since he is Ryan Gosling, and Ryan Gosling is literally me. Also, this person should not be allowed to teach. Just a quick preface, when I use the word magic, I mean it in a very general sense. Anyway, today's topic is the magic of medieval heroes. Who gave him educational rights? Get him out of here. I'll give you a crash course on the most magical place in town in Hero Code history. So there are a lot of material pertaining, sorry for my English, to Western magic, from printed books to communal folklore. I'll call all of it, including the changes the European magic has seen since then. As mentioned previously, European magic... European! Why is it peeing everywhere? Finds its origin in paganism. Starting with creation, so it has been influenced by the influx of various cultures. Let's see, what are some well-known examples? There's Kabbalah, which is the esoteric study of mystical aspects of Jewish texts. There is Gnosticism, a Christian sect founded by Simon Magus, the sorcerer. Why is he tier teacher? Sorcerer and a mage are two different things. Please play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm very smart. Greece's philosophy and natural sciences were the fruits of magical researches. And the same was true for Islam's scientific advances, which surpassed Europe's at the time. Now, as for the circumstances of magic in this age, it was an era where the rule of Christianity and the insight of natural sciences collided. Magicians bravely reached up for a connection with the gods. Say, are you still awake? You're not daydreaming, right? What about a test to see if you're paying attention? You'll know what type of guardian angel you have depending on how you answer. Real, Rilu, Ilili, Ilir, Liru.
Okay then.
Now, who to call upon? I choose the balls, because the only two people I ask in this class, as well as the other teachers, is you and Shinpei. Why? We just hate your guts. What is the esoteric study of Jewish text called? Kabbalah. It's Kabbalah.
Good.
Very good. Thank you, guardian angel, because they must be kind. The magicians of the age achieved great things, particularly the renowned grimoires. A grimoire is a collection of magical texts, usually as all-encompassing as possible, wherein I was actually interested. I joke about him yapping a lot, but I'll be the first one to say it. He's one of the most interesting teachers I had in a while, and it's really cool, interesting facts. I'm actually interested in the aspects of magic he's teaching, even though it's not necessarily magic. It's just aspects of religious beliefs or like historical beliefs, or the course of, well, obviously history in different cultures, which is really cool. Glass hands for today. Pog. Gotta feed the cat chat. got a fit little guy. Something I've noticed is the influx of. Sorry, I'll have to talk about some. How should I say it? Adult topic that I do wonder about a lot. So you know the recent usage, change in popular lexicon of the word goon. You know, goon in the past was used to refer to a person like, a criminal that is usually just a henchman of like some big bad guy or like criminal or crime boss. Now it's just referred to a person who has a lot of free time to have fun. Let's just say that politely. And it's really interesting because that purported depiction is getting too much used in the internet a lot, which is, let's be honest, not kind of good. Same with cat and cat food. Yeah. Little guy, give me time. And same with cat and the P word. I don't want to get too topical. It's just the P word. And it's really weird.
You sure? Thanks for coming. You got everything you need?
Because you can't call the cat now anymore. Because it sounds weird. I know I have like sexual content turned on the stream, but at the same time I do want to. Maybe if a cat will feel better if I come back to feed you tomorrow. Oh my god, sure, I'll feed you. I know I don't have like a lot of adult triggers turned on, but it's mostly used to scare off people below 18 years old. I actually want to have like a mature audience. Something I hate about personal bias in modern content creation is the influx of just sex equals funny. And like kind of it can be a little bit funny, like haha, a little off comment that is made on accident, a little funny. But like when your entire content is based on smacks jokes, it's not funny. It's not funny, I'm sorry. Speaking from experience, it becomes a little bit stale, and it's better if you actually restrict yourself to trying new things and new material in order to actually have a more interesting content. I'm not accusing anyone, because the majority of peak streamers, at least from my perspective, especially peak VTubers, actually have a good sense of humor.
Come back soon.
And it's really hard. It's really hard, especially in the current environment, you'd think. Considering how much YouTube likes to sponsor, the sound-ending scenes of content. Because let's be honest, YouTube has a tendency to showcasing people's feeds. X streamer said good word, kind of stuff like that. And it's like, I guess. And then the entire community becomes like a stereotype of something. And I know that top streamers of the YouTube community or just streamer community are becoming much more adult in the content they produce. Well, adult in quotations. They can be childish jokes, but they're just jokes. They're still funny. That's why Jorma is like one of my favorite content creators. I'm sorry to talk about him all the time, but Jorma is one of the few content creators that I realized I missed out back in my, let's say, development period, that I wish I knew about beforehand. Because
Hey, I haven't been doing so well lately, and it's all because of
see
your
me so in a bit.
blasphemy.
And the thing about it is, Jorma easily proves that you can be a good person and still have a good following and actually influence people to be for the better. Because his community is one of the most welcoming, one of the most nice, and one of the most pleasant communities I've seen. And it has people of all varieties and origins just coming together and just liking this one specific cool guy. And it's really cool. It's really cool. It just showcases that. And he's a really creative guy. He does jokes all the time. You know, people say, oh, all he has is psycho jokes. No, his content is varied. His content has a lot of comedic values. Even he does sometimes smacks jokes, but there's like, oh, you know, I said Cyclops has a good grip. You know, those kind of jokes. Because again, external comedy, intentional comedy, all of that. And again, this is something I want personally to have as well. Just try myself to become a much more creatively inspiring person for people and actually create a safe space for a lot of people who just feel comfortable in engaging with one another.
I begged so hard for your soul that I think I actually lost weight.
That's good.
Look at me! I'm paper thin now!
Let's say you do look thinner. I will restart if I'll just see.
Oh, you really think so? I ate the same amount of food, though. I get what you're trying to say. You're embarrassed to be seen with me.
No, you're
right?
my friend.
I'm not like my little brother. I'm not smart or athletic, and I have weird stubby legs.
It's okay.
My pants are covered with food stains.
It's okay. We all have our downsides. It's just accept your mistakes, try to improve on them, and I'll still be your friend.
I'm just a thorn in everyone's side. They all wish I could be more like my little brother. All they do is make fun of me. I just want this whole world to disappear.
Calm down, let's not get topical.
But the world can't end yet. Not until I save you first.
That's kind of cute.
Look, I can try harder. I just need to make it to paradise. That should solve all my problems. I'll be taller and more slender, and my body will glow. So I'll be safer at night. See? And I won't be inferior to my brother. And you won't hate being seen with me. So please, don't abandon me.
I have a strong connection to Mitsu. Can I say something? Can you say something? He clearly needs emotional support and statement that you'll be his friend despite, you know, his appearance or his faults, and he will help him overcome them. You know? You silent prick. Come on.
I have to go, so I don't have time to eat today. I haven't earned forgiveness just yet. And I have to find a new member to recruit soon.
That was him just now. So can you handle it?
Sure, all I gotta do is rough him up and...
Are you actually gonna kill a kid? And you're gonna confess right in front of me? What is your... Why are you doing this? What?
You know, I've got this buddy who's kinda strapped for cash too, if you catch my drift.
Fine, you both get paid. Just make sure you finish the job. Huh? Oh, it's you.
In my defense, before you say anything, the two of you came up to me and started to whispering, not even whispering, just talking with an average voice volume next to me. What was your plan exactly?
132,000 yen, right? That's the same trick he used on my son. If you know what's good for you, I'd stay the hell away from him.
I said go back to the drawer. Are you not gonna warn him? Are you not gonna say anything to him? I am believable. What a prick.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Last I'm heading to my room. What? Wait, Junpei. Oh well, he's lost. You and me before can still study together. Okay. I don't worry for Junpei. He's been a little bit distant from me lately. It has... Something that's annoying to me is that Junpei clearly has some pent-up feelings, and people are ignoring it. Like, I don't understand exactly why.
Hey.
And that's the worst part was trying like to be like a funny guy in the group. Is that, oh, you know, you try to have fun, and sometimes people just think, oh, you know, he's always funny that way. No, no, I have my serious days too. I have my serious day too. No, you're not.
Damn straight! I could down a ham katsu in my sleep if I really wanted to.
Hell you go. Hell yeah, dog. Okay, that's it. I can't level you up anyway. No, we're gonna kill them and we're gonna tell our plan to this guy within our, like, ear length. See ya. I love Persona. I love Persona. Such a big game series.
Oh, welcome.
Hi, welcome back. How are you free tonight? With exams coming up, I thought we could... Maybe we, second year students, could hold a study session. But as I'm heading to my room. Wait, Junpei. Oh, well, he's lost. You, me, and Fuku can still try to study together. Hi, bro. You're really making a name for yourself as a leader. Here's something I have stated before. I'm going to state again. I dislike the leader role within Persona 3 at the very least. Because, let me be real here, I understand like we're the wild card where we can be anyone we want, and our ability is to have any personality that fits us within certain combat situations and bring us closer to other people. But Mitsuru and Akihiko are arguably much more worthwhile people as leaders, especially Mitsuru. She's clearly the head of separation, and it's something annoying to me, but like, oh yeah, you're the leader, but I don't do much except hang out with you, buying equipment, and that's it. Like in Persona 5, I understand why, you know, MIPC would be the protagonist, oh, the leader in a sense, because the other two clearly like the leader functions. In Persona 4, is the same thing. Yu is clearly a much more serious of the two and has a much more, you know, tougher personality when it comes to facing his evil. Mitsuru and Hiko are literally superior to you in regard to mental fortitude, and clearly have a bigger experience in leading certain people, especially Kihiko as being a tracking leader. Or, I think a boxing leader. I remember him being a coach for middle school students, as far as I remember. And it's something annoying, because I like consistency. I like characters being on par with their... I don't know, I'm just saying. I would like Persona 6 to actually not introduce us as a leader character. It would be really interesting to actually help an actual leader and help them guide the team. And be like a support guy, like, hey, you know what, let me help you out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with the girls.
Luca, your notes look so trendy. I kinda wasn't expecting that.
Oh no, these are Natsuki-chan's notes. She let me borrow them since I was out trapped in Tartarus.
Chat, best way to become the best person in the world, especially in your class, is making notes and letting people borrow them. If you want to have a good relation with people and actually develop like a team leader aesthetic, making notes and letting people borrow them actually improves a lot in life, because it shows that you're reliable and it shows that you're cooperative. I know it's like basic things to do, but if you feel like, oh, you know, I haven't really been putting on my weight, I don't think that people see me as highly anymore, or not high at all, try taking notes, try making them look pretty and really nice written, and let her share them with people. I'm telling you, it actually builds confidence and actually shows that you're a reliable person, and you know, it gives your life. It's good. It's also a good habit. What a good friend.
She sure is. That said, there's actually quite a bit missing from these notes.
Oh, you're right. This part just has the equation and no answer. And this page is full of doodles. And this part, is that a drool stain?
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. I hate stains in paper, especially in your notebooks and stuff, because you do know it looks bad. It just looks bad. It just looks bad. And like every time you look at it, like, why did I like drink soda or like water during that moment? No.
Hey, it may not be the best study material, but it's the thought that counts, right?
I've been trying to think of a way to return the favor.
Salt rocks. What? No, in reality, just give her her notes. Again, note giving is the best way to build relationships and build a good reputation among your peers. Also, hi, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. My name is ACETHECROW. I 3% free in a really good game. I like to yap a lot. I like to talk about things involving the game and everything outside the game. So, belong to the stream. Please enjoy yourself and just make yourself comfortable. Really appreciating any newcomers. So yeah, really nice to see. Really nice having you. Enjoy your stay. It's a photo that counts. Okay, chat. So here's my favorite example of stories of choices matter in the games. I can answer computer notes or fill in the blanks. Now, chat. Maybe I am a little bit uneducated in the English language, but what's the difference between the two? It's the same answer, just written differently. Complete her notes, I guess.
Complete her notes? You mean like fill in all the parts she's missing?
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. But it's going to be a lot of material. I wonder if I can finish it all.
Then we'll help you out. It'll be a good review for us, too.
Thanks, you two.
Here.
Wait, I didn't
let me
agree to
see those
this.
notes.
I just want to study. I just... SMH.
Oh. Yeah.
We began to fill in Natsuki's notes. Really good. You mean Natsuki from... Your academics 4, I'm smart now. You see, chat? I actually like the stats and the stats.
All done. It looks wonderful.
I like the stats things in Persona 3, where if you do certain activities, you just raise your like social stats instead of like your Persona stats. Like, oh, you're studying? Okay, you become smart. That means you can access to certain new things, new conversation options, and so on and so forth. Really cool idea. Really cool. I really like it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Natsuki-chan's in for a real surprise when she sees this.
I hope she likes it.
I'm sure she will. I couldn't have done it without your help. Thanks, you two.
Well, it certainly helped us study too, right?
No. No,
I'll
I
make sure
hate
to
you.
give Natsuki-chan the notes back tomorrow. Good night.
Alright. These kids started on Saturday. Actual tournament. Saturday is meant to be a day where you just chill with the lads and just enjoy yourself. Hi. So exams are coming up soon. Have you been studying? Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, none of that's any of my business. Do you want to talk, man? It's okay. I'm here to talk. I'm your friend. Here we go. Finally, we reached the Taira no Masakodo. He's the turning point of the era of the samurai. It all began with infighting amongst the Taira clan. Their conflict escalated and the Imperial Court had to intervene. I don't know anything else. I just know this from Yakuza Ishin. Masakado was perceived by the Imperial Court. She had no choice but to openly oppose him. The result is known as the War of Masakudo. Boss, you may not look like samurai, but let's see if you know this one anyway. The fear that Taira no Masakudo was a prototype for an item essential for battle. What do you think this item was? The rifle. It's a katana, I mean. Actual brain rot. Don't talk to me.
Yes.
Knew that one already, huh? Yeah, it's a katana. I like anime. I like people shooting with swords. Something. Kagura. What's it called? Kagura. Hold on, what's it called? I don't know anything about this anime, but I've seen memes about it. Kagura Bachi. Yeah. It's so stupid. I know nothing of this anime. I don't. It's a manga. It's not an anime yet. Hold on. I don't know what this is. I just love this image. All I know of the show is this one image and nothing else about it. And I'll be honest, I want it to stay that way because that makes the experience much more interesting. Because whenever I'll think of this anime, I won't think of like the plot line of the characters, of the main protagonist. No, I'll think of this image of this guy with a sword, and it'll complete my life. I don't want anything else. They call it blissful ignorance, chat. You should try it sometimes. That sounded rude. That sounds rude. I just wanted to make a joke. I'm sorry. We'll be on the exam next week, so prepare well. Let's give the forward to the Kamakura era. Oh, sorry, I've skipped it. Well, you skip it. Alas, I can feel the rays somewhere else here. In 1185, the Kamakura Shogunate was established. Yes, we're there. And of course, his father was Minamoto no Yoritomo. I can't believe we finally made it. He's so happy. I'm happy for this lad. Finally, he's teaching something he's actually excited about. That is worth a lot, chat. It's messages from Sanada. Let you know first, Ikutsuki-san is coming tonight. Sounds like he has something to tell us. We'll meet on the 4th floor once we're all back. Okay, so I guess it means that nighttime activities will be restricted. So I gotta be really careful about my choices. Can I actually level you up? I can. I will, but first cat food. Mr. Brother, I tried to use mod, but it didn't sell. Apparently people won't use it for days. But after that, take your time to do browsing.
There's a sale today.
Cat
Which
food.
ones? That's all you want. Thanks for coming. You got everything you need?
Yes.
Come again, yeah?
I probably use the biggest money amount, by the way. I could literally just chill for the rest of maybe 4 to 5 months is the amount of cash I have without any monetary issues. The lighting size has returned. Maybe the cat will feel even better if I come back to feed it again tomorrow. Okay. Now it's... You know what? Sure. I'll do the Starman Superman thing, where, you know, Superman will appear like, here's a Starman, waiting in this guy, whatever.
Here are my requests. Let's hear the results.
It says you can lead the request. One moment, please, while I check. That red-leafed plant, is that a Christmas star? I was led to believe this would be presents growing from this plant.
Well,
this fuels my request, but you can take it back with you. Although once the presents are in bloom, I'd like for these plants to fill our room. Please take this as your word. Thank you, gal.
Very well.
Thank you, lass. Let's continue. I'm waiting for you. I hear my star growling in agony. Yeah, let's hang out, big man. Wonderful, my gourmet friend. First, I have some excellent news to share. Then afterwards, oh, I just know the place. Yeah, you're gonna get mugged, by the way. Hey!
I did it! I finally met my quota! I found someone else to welcome into our flock! No! Speak of the devil.
Is a fuck, isn't it?
Oh, wow. Are you interested in joining too? Finally, paradise is smiling back at me. Yes, yes!
Just knocked off.
What are you saying? That I should just abandon these people to their fate? I'm trying to save these people. They've suffered in this world just like me.
It's really interesting because he genuinely believes it. It's a good character study. Because you'd think, oh, you know, a lot of scammers nowadays, you know, they don't care about you. They clearly just want your money. It's really annoying. It's really annoying. I hate scammers. You can scam like, you know, rich individuals, you know, have like millions of dollars. I don't care. If you scam like elderly, you know, people with really low financial amounts and people who are like at their last legs for money, general scam. I hate saying this, but become better as a person and be ashamed of yourself.
Someone as good looking as you could never understand. You have no idea what people like me have to go through. Fine. If you're gonna try and stop me, then you and I are through!
Huh? Huh? Hello? What?
Don't follow me around anymore! Only true believers are allowed into paradise!
What did I do? And what he means about for him? What happened?
Huh? What is this?
Oh, it's a fake out. Okay, got it. No worries. I realized it's okay.
Is this an emergency? A serious emergency?
So the world's coming to an end, huh? I think I remember some other cult saying stuff like that. Except they really weren't about initiation fees. It was more about giving up material wealth, wasn't it? Stealing ideas from real, actual religions. That's a textbook cult tactic, you know?
You mean this was all a trick?
Oh, yeah. You've been duped, kid. But not by us. You should blame that cult you believe in so much. Now that I know the truth, I almost feel sorry for you. But you had to take things too far. Try not to hit his face. If you leave any marks, you might be able to press charges.
That's fucked up. Kid, calm down.
Am I gonna die? but if I die here,
I understand he kind of scammed you, but he's a victim too? Question mark. Maybe you calm down.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. What? What are you doing here? After I said such awful things to you, that we were through. I'm freaking out!
Calm down. Oh, cool. Now you're. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Sorry for swearing. That's hilarious. Steven really trusts me with all his heart. I feel like our ship is growing stronger. I feel like he's gonna be beaten, and we should focus on that first.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Gross, dude, you're getting snot everywhere. Screw this. I gotta get to work.
Oh wow, that escalated quickly. That ended quickly.
I've had just about enough of this. Look, just forget about the money. But I don't ever want to see you near my son again.
You're so what?
I took Sims home, went back to his dorm. That's it?
That's the summary of what happened on the night of the 7th.
Yeah. I think I just stopped like a cult leader almost. Like I feel like a cult, you know. There's like a cult talking about like some place called Paradise after we'll all die, you know, like how things are a city. Are you connected to the shadows, everyone? No? Alright, I guess.
These shadows seem to be quite a bit more formidable than the ordinary ones.
I see. So our enemies are growing stronger as well.
Almost like we're playing it. Or TRPG.
Well, it's not all bad news. In fact, I called today's meeting because...
Hold on. Before we go on, I'd like to ask Kirijo-senpai something.
Oh, it's gonna be good. This is gonna be like the most tea-spilling day of the game. Oh boy.
Oh?
I know I'm not the only one thinking this. So much has been happening lately. I feel like I've just been getting dragged along without really understanding anything. But now, I want answers. So I'm gonna ask you straight out. You've been hiding something from us, haven't you, Senpai?
Oh. Hold on, chat. I gotta bring the tea. Hold on. Teacup transparent. Ooh. That's not even transparent. You liar. Hold on. Peak. Is it real? I need to find the good PNG. Oh. This'll do. Gentlemen, it's time for us to sip on the little drama that's going within us. A little bit of a tea. A little bit of a tea, chat. Here's some for you, Bert. A little bit of tea, just in order. Little cup just to sip on, chat.
You're always acting like you don't know anything about the Dark Hour or Tartarus, but they're connected to that accident 10 years ago, aren't they?
Oh.
What accident?
Yukari-chan?
There was an explosion near our school and a lot of people died. It must have been big news back then. You know about it, don't you?
Yes.
Luckily, no students were injured. But something is off here. At the time of the incident, there were several unexplained absences. Seems like more than just a coincidence to me.
What do you mean?
Well, I dug up some old school records and found something interesting. Those students weren't just absent. They all suddenly collapsed and had to be sent to the hospital. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Remember those girls who bullied Fuka? They had to be hospitalized too. I want an explanation. What really happened on the day of that accident? The Kirijo group built our school, so you have to know something. Tell me the truth.
I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, it just never seemed relevant. But...
It's okay. It's not your fault.
Unless you blew up their school, then it is your fault.
Alright. I'll tell you everything.
Lore drop!
Shadows have many mysterious abilities. Some research indicates they can even affect time and space. We think of them as our enemies, but what if we could somehow use them to our advantage?
Like a persona.
They could be a source of unimaginable power, couldn't they?
What?
14 years ago, one man pursued that very line of thinking. He was the former leader of the Kirijo group, Koetsu Kirijo, my grandfather. My grandfather was obsessed with the shadows. He wanted to harness their power to create something extraordinary.
Create something extraordinary?
To that end, he assembled a research team and had them amass a number of shadows.
He was collecting them? Damn, that's freaking crazy.
But 10 years ago, during the final stages of the project, there was an accident. And the experiment failed. They lost control of the Shadow's power, altering the nature of the entire world.
You can't mean...
Yes. Tartarus and the Dark Hour.
Is this a commentary on global warming or any other dangerous, let's say, existential crises that are caused by mankind? No, probably just coincidence.
According to the records, the accumulated mass of shadows split into several large ones that later dispersed. These are the shadows we've been encountering on nights when the moon is full.
Maybe that's why it's difficult to predict where they'll appear.
I'm sorry for being quiet or for doing a little bit of jokes. I'm actually trying to follow the plot here.
Wait a minute. If what you said is true, then why did our school turn into Tartarus?
Because we built it on top of the lab. It's quite a self-explanatory, Yukari, come on.
Don't tell me. Is it because that's where they conducted the experiment?
Yes.
Then those students who were hospitalized.
It's just as you fear. It was a highly populated area, and the Kirijo group had influence there. They could essentially do as they pleased.
Ah, I love capitalists.
Port Island must have been the perfect location for them. So yes, as you guessed, the experiment 10 years ago was conducted at Gekkokan High School.
That is kind of messed up. Because keep in mind, they were using a school as a, let's just say, ground zero for experimentation. Not on students, of course, but like, let's say, oh, we need to place this super secret facility somewhere the government will not interfere with all of business. Yeah, let's do it at school, you know, where the children are. You know, because if something goes wrong, who cares? You know, kind of stuff like that. And if they say, oh, you know, it was self-contained, you're gonna get what was wrong. Keep in mind, they used a public area, you know, an educational area, in order to hide away their business from the government and, let's say, other facilities, you know, a friendly environment. You know, an environment that shouldn't be endangered. And so, you know, messed up in any way or case you try to put it in.
Just what are you trying to say here? So that's the whole purpose behind Seas? We were dragged into all this just to clean up their mess?
Well, Yukari, yes. But on the other hand, if we won't do it, the world is gonna collapse, Yukari, all I'm gonna say.
You lied to us? And you knew too, didn't you, Sonata-senpai? You've both just been using us! Or do you not care, as long as you're the one who gets to do the fighting?
Yukari, I feel like you're forgetting the part where if we don't stop the shadows, they're gonna destroy the world. I feel like you're right to be upset, but you kind of have a responsibility.
I never said anything like that. I have my reasons.
Think what you'd like, but it was my decision not to share the information. I'm sorry. It was never my intent to deceive you. Convincing you to join Seas was my highest priority. I know it may not be fair, but shadows can only be defeated by persona users. We are the only ones who can fight.
That's hardly the point.
No, that is the point. We kind of need to destroy shadows, otherwise, no one can.
I never had a choice either.
Come on.
It didn't matter if I wanted this power or not.
Mitsuru, that's enough.
Takeba-kun, It's only those in the past who are to blame, and they lost their lives as a result of what they did. We're all in the same boat here. None of us deserve the burden that's been thrust upon us.
He's talking facts. I still don't like you.
But that's...
It's been 10 years since the incident in question. No one knows why those shadows suddenly returned, but now that they're here, we have the chance to find and destroy them. Do you realize what that means? What if I told you that the 12 shadows are the cause of everything?
You're saying if we defeat them all, Tartarus and the Dark Hour will disappear?
Exactly. That's what I was going to tell you earlier.
I don't buy it.
See? It's good news, isn't it?
Can that really be true?
I don't buy it. I don't buy anything coming from him.
There's evidence to support it. And this is where our true battle...
What evidence though? Can you provide it? What research is it based on?
Our true battle.
Regardless of what's happened in the past, we must fight to protect the people.
That's kind of messed up because it's true. A lot of people, you know what they say, don't blame the child for the sins of the father. Yet people do that. People do that, and it's really annoying to me. I understand why it's easy to be angry. At the same time, it's weird to blame like a 19-year-old kid for a crime that their dad committed 20 years ago. They weren't even born at that time. It's not a specific case, it's just in general that I hate about societal norms.
The shadows are gaining strength. We can't afford to wait for them to strike first.
Right.
And there are still many mysteries surrounding Tartarus. For instance, why did such a gigantic structure appear in the first place? The answers must be out there somewhere.
You said you have evidence. Share it with the class. Go on. I must defeat the 12 shadows that Tartarus is. In order to eradicate both the Dark Hour and Tartarus, I must fight to protect everyone. 6 of them remain. We're kind of speeding through them, not gonna lie. Oh wait, that's it? I'm gonna save here. That was a lot. Oh, hold on. Is it time? Chat, is it time? I actually want to check on everyone.
Hey.
Well, aren't you calm? Must be because you're a fantastic leader who can do anything. No matter what happens, you can handle it all by yourself, is that right? Ha, I was never like me. You could... Junpei, are you listening? The only thing anyone knows about Archer is that it only creates shadows. Other than that, we're all in the dark. When you want to talk about things, or you want to be petty at me, cool.
Let's see.
Maybe I shouldn't go to Tartarus tonight. Junpei asked me to go over what we talked about in the meeting. But if we defeat all 12 shadows, I won't be able to use my persona anymore. Man, it's such an amazing power, I just can't let it use to waste. Yeah, we can't really use it in the real world anyway, so what's the point? Sorry about everything, let me know if there's anything I can help you out with this. What are the 12 shadows? Special shadows that appear in full moons. They're a product of research acted 10 years ago. It is an experimental entity comprised of numerous shadows was split once more into 12 large pieces. As such, their power far exceeds the disease found in Tartarus. Tread with proper caution. Okay, I actually get answers. How did Polly take it? In the end, over 50 people were injured in the accident. The media placed full blame on the Creature Group for the tragedy. They singled out one researcher in particular, declaring him the main culprit behind it all. Whether it was actually all his fault or not was not the issue. The public was looking for someone to vent their pain and anger on. But it chose him, even though he was a victim himself. Their wrath was unparalleled. It was almost more frightening than seeing a horde of shadows.
Yes.
What happened to Mitsuru? Under the pretense of assisting for the benefit of the group, she was subjected to experiments of her persona for many years. Following the mystery behind the unknown ability of personas, the development of virus equipment beginning with the Evoker. None of this would have been possible without her cooperation. There must have been some dangerous experiments at times too, and yet she kept agreeing to it all, I'm told. He and Kiryu-kun have known each other for a very long time. Sanada-kun joined us when he was only in middle school. At the time, we had a third member as well. But I digress. I'm hooked. It's hard for games to get me hooked. I know it's like it's hard for games to get me hooked, but I'm generally serious. I like the plot progressing so far, and I'm actually a little bit interested in what's going to happen in the future. And I like this. The characters have flaws, and actually, you know, it's easy to call them the flaws, and the game actually recognizes their flaws. It's easy to just make flawless characters, but flaws are what makes us people much more complex. I actually like this. I don't know. I like the game so far. I like the game. I like playing the game. I like getting invested in the game. I like researching about the game. I like snooping around the game. I like sniffing the game. Now, I come here, leveling up my charm. My, aren't you handsome? Entry is being part of a promotional campaign I'm running. Oh, you're still in high school? That would mean perhaps if I trade him. It seems that my charm has caught my attention. Hey, young man, how would you like to have all your dreams come true? I have a good opportunity for you. Tell me more. Now, these people are so don't go telling anyone, okay? I can make you reach 100% guaranteed. 20,000 yen, and your investment will multiply by 10, no, by 100. And that spot is, you only have to lift a finger. You'll become fabulously wealthy overnight. Just give me 20,000 yen, I'll take care of the rest. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure he'll, I can trust this man. Look at him. Look at this chap. He's a real trustworthy guy. That'll do it. I'll be in touch once your fortune has been made. Okay. Gonna go to the strip mall and do a little bit of chomping on some smart food. You don't get a chat. You don't have as much IQ as me. I wish we could Morty. Here's the thing. Rick and Morty is a good show, in my opinion. It has very bad episodes. Especially. It's also getting a little bit too connected by blood, but regardless, I like a lot of episodes. The show has a lot of potential, and the recent season has been the best without Justin Roiland. I'm not joking. It has improved a lot, quality-wise, in any case, and even characters are becoming much more interesting, in my opinion. The exclusion of Justin Roiland has made the show much better. But let's get real here. We're not talking about. Rick and Morty being intelligent show. It's really not. It's just a show, a fun sci-fi show that has really quick, dirty humor, and it's good enough for me. I really like it. But I don't blame people for joking about it because the fan base at the time was really obnoxious, and they had the right to be made fun of. Sunday, doing it for the... Oh, never mind.
Lounging about as usual, huh?
Hugh, what do you want? If you're gonna ask me to go back, the answer's still no.
That's not why I'm here. I was just making sure you were still around.
That's so.
We've known each other a long time. It's been almost 14 years since we met at the orphan. You, me, and Miki. We used to run around here until the sun went down. Back then, it seemed like we had all the time in the world.
You haven't changed one bit. If you want to get all sappy, go do it with your other pals.
What was that?
It's rare for you to think about the past. Usually, you just charge ahead like a damn fool. You've never been good at hiding shit.
Everyone thinks about the past. Even me.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, we finally know how to get rid of Tartarus in the dark hour.
Let me check something, by the way. Never mind.
No shit?
Yeah. The thing is, all I've cared about until now is getting stronger. Everything else came second. But yesterday, someone made me question my reason for fighting.
Your reason for fighting. It's different for everyone. But if you don't have a good one, you can always quit. That's what I did.
I'm not like you. Man, I can't believe I'm the one getting lectured here. Well, see you around.
You really haven't changed at all.
Yes?
Can I talk to you for a moment?
Senpai, this is unusual. Please, come in.
So not only do you excel at providing support during battle, you are also quite skilled at gathering information.
Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry for doing that without permission.
Don't worry, you're not in trouble. But I do have an important favor to ask of you. I want you to find out as much as you can about that incident 10 years ago.
Oh, well, very little of that was made public.
I know. That's why I want you to access the Kirijo Group's database.
You mean hack into their system? Is that allowed?
I'll give you my ID and password. Then you won't be held accountable. But I need to know the truth. In detail.
Senpai.
You see, Fuka, you will be safe. If only you use NordVPN, the best VPN service in order to hack your online data of your browser. Pretty, if you want a good VPN, you better set one yourself. That's all I'm gonna say.
Of course, I'll understand if you refuse.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Are you sure? I appreciate it. Yamagishi, aren't you resentful? Regardless of my good intentions, I did drag you into this without fully explaining. I'm sure you must have at least a few complaints.
Not really. Did you know my entire family is made up of doctors? My parents are the one exception.
That must suck.
It gives them a bit of an inferiority complex.
Oh, that's fucked
why they're
up.
so
Oh,
hard
that's
on me.
not fun. That's not fun. That's really messed up.
I don't like being at home.
Kill them. I'm sorry.
Here, I'm able to do something no one else can. I have a purpose, so no, I don't have any complaints.
You're right. We can't do this without you. No one could take your place.
Oh,
Thank you.
So, Tartarus and the Dark Hour are on the way out, huh? No, that's a good thing. That's what we've been fighting for. So then, why? Damn it! Why am I so pissed?
gosh, it's hot, even for July.
No, what do you mean even for July? Trust me when I say this, it's gonna get worse by each year. Trust me when I say this.
Can't believe we're already third years. Guess this will be the last time we'll wear these uniforms and hang out after school.
Who cares? I just want to get into college and start having fun already.
I get it. My problem is me. I'm going on like fighting was my duty and all. Actually, it's just all I'm good at. Because without that, I'm nothing. So much for being a hero. I can't fight worth the shit anyway. Not compared to him, at least. Damn it! Nothing I do is good enough.
I like this. I like this. We will get character development from everyone. This is peak cinema, peak gaming. Oh my god.
Why am I only ever right about the worst things? Am I stupid for trusting in something so blindly? Dad, I got this letter from you last spring. I must have read it 1,000 times since then.
To my family, 10 years into the future. Tomorrow, I'll bring this letter to the opening ceremony for the Moonlight Bridge. It will be stored in a time capsule and sent to you in 10 years' time. Yukari, you may be small now, but in 10 years, you'll be 16. You'll be in high school. I know you've been sad because I have to work so late, but you always manage to greet me with a smile. I'm really proud of myself. Kirijo-san appointed me head researcher. I'll be starting on a big project soon. It feels good to receive so much recognition for my work, but I swear to you, nothing is more important to me than you and your mother.
Oh, Dad.
Yukari, I wonder, are you enjoying life? Do you have high hopes for the future? Do you still look towards tomorrow with excitement and wonder, like you do now? No matter what happens in the next 10 years, I hope you're happy.
That's messed up.
I
Oh
hope
no.
This letter brings a smile to both you and your mother's faces. Eiichiro Takeba, March 6th, 2000.
Wait, 2000? Shouldn't be open in the next 10 years?
No matter what happens, huh? All I can do is believe. I won't turn my back. I won't be like Mom. Not ever.
Well, everyone has their own set of issues. Let's go gambling! Nah, we're done for the day, we're done for the day. I actually like the prologue progression so far. The game, really freaking good, really freaking good. But we're gonna stop for the day. I don't feel like doing this at all. I'm gonna stream a little bit earlier tomorrow, so yeah. Thank you for joining, have fun,